to goonlinetrainings.com. So, my important words are recession is a temporary, skills are permanent. Recession is a temporary, skills are permanent, right? Many people will say, we don't have jobs, and I'm saying you don't have skills. Many people will say, my age is this, my age is that. I'm going to be saying age is a simple number. You should not be worried about your age because I had seen many people who crossed 40, 45, still they're able to switch from non-IT to IT. They have done their BA, BCom in 2005, 2002. Those people last year, they got into IT with 15 to 18 lakhs of salary packages, right? So, Abraham Lincoln started his career as a shoemaker. That is a starting point. Starting point is not so important. You could be a teacher, you could be a housewife, you could be a sales manager, you should be a operational manager, or you should be an accountant. Doesn't matter, right? So, definitely you can acquire the skills, get into good jobs. Now, one more beautiness is that 20 years back, IT industry is looking for only people who can code. So nowadays, coding is not at all required. For everything, there is a software. Everything, there is a tool. Simply click on this, click on that, drag and drop something. You will be able to create lot of beautiful softwares today. Clear? So, coding is not required. I don't say it is 0%, but I can say 80% of the coding is removed. Only 20 to 30% of the coding is there, and that too with simple mathematics. You need not know the in depth of mathematics. School mathematics is enough. Only thing is that you need to have a logical thinking. What do you mean by logical thinking? If you know 5 is greater than 2, that is what is called logical thinking. 2000 is bigger than 1000. So that is what is called logical thinking. A simple mathematics I'm talking about, right? So India is good for the IT industry. So if you're in the IT industry, you will be able to get good salaries, right? You work for 8 hours and get only 1,000 rupees per day, and monthly salary 30,000 rupees, or monthly salary 50,000 rupees or 20,000 rupees. Work for 8 hours and get 1 lakh salary. Now you have to decide. You cannot say that nobody has helped me. You cannot say that my father is very very poor. You cannot say that I don't have proper opportunities. You cannot say that I don't have this, I don't have this. Recession is there. My friend told me that companies are removing the people. All these things are bullshit. Clear? So you cannot blame anybody. You have a YouTube, you just Google it. You will be able to get very, very beautiful mentors, beautiful guidance, beautiful tips will be given. But if you follow proper channels, but if you follow the unnecessary channels, many people will create lot of unnecessary things, and if you follow them blindly, and definitely you will be into somewhere else. Clear? You need to have proper mentors, proper gurus, so that any zero guy can become a hero. So end of the day, you need to have proper gurus behind the scenes, right? We have good certifications, we have good degrees, but unfortunately IT industry or any industry needs not certified people. Any industry needs skilled people. I have a driving license, but I don't know how to drive a car. So we are the people just like that. We have a MBA certificate. We have a BTech certificate. We are from very, very good reputed college, but I am working for a BPO. I am working for a Google Maps. I am working for a company as a sales manager, earning some 30, 40,000 rupees. Do you think that that is enough to you? No, you will be able to get much more income, because if you don't have income, definitely you will not be able to support your family, right? So trying for some new skill is not very difficult, and it is not very very costly. So pay some 20, 30,000 rupees for the course, and it is for 2 to 3 months, of course. Average, the expenses per month 10,000 rupees, right? But if you get a job, so you will be able to get somewhere. I had seen one guy in 2008. His name is Pavan. He met me. Bhaskar sir, I wanted to get into IT industry. That is what is, he's, spoke to me. I told, Arey yaar, it is now completely recession 2008. Even I lost my job. I was in Bangalore. I lost my job. I was working for Daimler Chrysler, bench cars in Bangalore. And at that time, I lost my job and I am jobless. I was jobless and I am also fearing, how to get a good job. And 1 year, I couldn't get any job. So during that time, one guy met me. His name is Pavan. He's from Kadapa, and he told me, sir, somehow I got your number. I wanted to meet you and I wanted to talk to you. I came from Bangalore to Hyderabad. Then he met me. So then I told, it is the recession time. It is very, very difficult to get a job in IT industry, and even people are having 10 years of experience, or losing their jobs, and it will be very, very difficult for you to get into IT industry. That is what I told. And even his friends also told, right? Even people who are having good background of IT, they're able to lose their jobs. Now you're a BCom graduate and is working as an accountant in one company in Hyderabad. He is earning 3,000 rupees. Then when I told him it is very difficult, then he went back, and after 1 week again he came back. Sir, Bhaskar sir, I wanted to talk to you. Then, okay, come. He said, okay, sir, I don't have any problem. Recession, let it be there. And but definitely I wanted to do a course. What is that I was teaching that time? I was teaching MS BA and SQL Server that time. Power BI was not there. He told me, Bhaskar sir, you tell me the fees, I will pay 10,000, 15,000, whatever it is, I'll pay. So forget about there is a recession, no recession, that risk I will bear, right? If I don't get a job, what is that I lose? I am going to be paying you 10,000 rupees. That I am going to be losing. And every day 2 to 3 hours of effort I'll be putting, that I'm going to be losing. That is okay for me. That is the risk I'm going to be bearing, I'm going to be taking. Now you don't worry about whether I get a job or not. You teach me, sir, because anyhow I am getting 3,000 rupees every month. If I don't get the job, I will be able to get the salary. I have a job, I don't have any problem. But I am ready to lose 10,000 rupees. I am ready to lose those 2 3 hours per day. I'm ready. So then he joined with me. That guy, 2009, the recession slowly disappearing, and he got a job in small company Hyderabad with 3 lakhs of salary. That company was a TCS contract, right? After 9 months of my course, he got a job. So 3,000 rupees guy got into 3.C, like 6 lakhs, TCS company. And unfortunately, he got a night shift. 6 months he worked, and suddenly he resigned. Sir, I have resigned. I asked, did you get one more job? No, 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 sir. I did not get one more job, but I am now confident. I know how the IT industry is going to working. I know, but I cannot work in the night shift, sir. I have resigned. I will definitely get a job. So he can, within a month's time, he got 2 more offers. One is with one company, but one more company is Siemens Bangalore. Now he joined in Siemens in 2010, and after that he worked for 2 years. Become guy, 2 years in India. In 2012, that guy got a job offer in US. Now that guy is in US. He is earning minimum 2 crores per annum. Clear? Now tell me, so, did I change him? No, I did not change him. Whatever be the decisions he has taken, based on that, that guy is earning the money. It is not your qualification. It is not your coming from Telugu medium, English medium. This guy become computers Telugu medium from Kadapa. Now his father is a contract, RTC employee, a driver, contracted driver. So now you tell me, who changed his life? Only himself, right? The whatever with the decisions that you are going to be taking, based on your decisions, your life will be. You cannot blame anybody. Clear? So end of the day, if you don't have the skills, you don't get a job. So don't, you cannot blame saying that there is a recession, I cannot work. My friends are telling me that nobody is getting a job. If you believe in them, end of the day, you will be the loser. So you will get only once, one time any opportunity. After that, you don't get multiple times multiple opportunities. Utilize and take the proper decisions. People who are going to be taking risk and good decisions, they will be able to get into the success stories. Otherwise, always they say this is not good, that is not good, oh nahi ye nahi ye. Then after that, they will be miserably working for somewhere else. Clear? So that is for sure, guys. Now, today is the final demo, guys. November 3rd is a third demo. Tomorrow we are going to be having how to install the software, right? So today, let us talk about the continuation to the last class. So I wanted to know that uh, how you are feeling about this, demos. Are you able to understand? Are able to follow? It is very, very difficult to understand. If you have any feedback, you can tell me right away, or you can also chat with me now, or you can also tell me after the class. If you're able to understand, that is fine. So yesterday I spoke about, right? So when you have a less amount of data, we can store the data in Excel and everything. When you have GBs of data, we are going to be storing. Okay, we are going to be storing in SQL and RDBMS. Now, as I told you, SQL is means go down or a tank or a bank. I have a large amount of data. Where are you going to store the large amount of data? In a books, pen and paper, or Excel sheet? No, 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 no. We are going to be using a software called SQL software or a SQL software. It is also called as RDBMS software. To store large amount of data, we are going to be using a data banks. If you wanted to store large amount of the blood, we are going to be using a blood bank. If you wanted to store large amount of gold, there is a gold bank. If you have a large amount of data to be stored, there is a data bank. It is also called as a database. Am I clear? Base means a bank. So when you have large amount of data, different places, the IT industry, different softwares, the IT industry going to be using. So you can use Excel sheets or paper and pen or SQL, or you can use data warehousing or Hadoop, whatever you want to store, you should be able to store it. Now, today, let us talk about what is what is MSBI? What is Power BI? That is what I'm going to be discussing today. So, yesterday I spoken about SQL Server history. SQL Server is started 1.0 version as a purely it is RDBMS software. Now, in 2005 in SQL Server, people have Microsoft is added MSBI. MSBI means Microsoft Business Intelligence, and it is a data analytical tool. It is a collection of three tools: ETL tool, analysis tool, reporting tool. Then I also told SSRS is a complex tool, and in between there is a tool called Tabular BA. Because of that, Microsoft has to release one more tool called Power BI. Power BI is self-service BI. Anybody can easily understand this. Now you need to compulsorily have a laptop, and SQL Server 2019 we are going to be installing. What is the hardware configuration? Any processor, 4 GB RAM is the minimum 500 GB hard disk, 128 GB of SSD or more. This is not mandatory, it is optional. Software wise, you need to have Windows 10 or Windows 11 Home or Pro, and SQL Server 2019 I'm going to be giving you tomorrow. You can install it. Power BI software we are going to be installing. The software name is Power BI Desktop. PDF WinZip we are going to be installing, and MS Office you need to install 2007 or later versions. So this is the software and hardware requirement. So we will install the things. Okay, so today is the demo, last demo. You have to make the payments to attend to from tomorrow's class, because this meeting ID is not going to work tomorrow. Clear? If you wanted to continue from tomorrow, you have to make the payments and everything. The discounted fees and everything you will be able to get by 12 o'clock today. My team is going to be mailing you. you have to fill this form and you need to send it. If you don't have the form, write a mail to me so I will be able to send this. My team is going to be telling you the fee details and everything. You will be able to get it either in WhatsApp or in the email, and make sure that the mail is not gone to spam. Check in the spam. If you don't get anything, so communicate to me, or you can communicate to this team by 6 o'clock today, right? So people who made the payment by 6 o'clock, and they will be able to get a new meeting ID to attend tomorrow's class. This meeting ID is not going to work. So payment details and everything will be mailed by 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock. We can make the payment using Phone Pay, Google Pay, or if you're from other than India, you will be able to get the Zoom or Remitly, or using different accounts. You should be able to make the payments, guys. And this is the final class, and after that, the classes are not free, and from tomorrow you don't get any videos if you don't pay, right? If you make the payment, you will be able to get the videos also from tomorrow. So make sure that you complete the payments by today and enroll for tomorrow's class. Tomorrow I will show you how to install the software in your laptops. If the laptops are not ready, make sure you have to arrange the laptop or a desktop within 1 week to 10 days of time, right? If you miss this batch, the next batch will be on December 1st. Monthly, only one batch is going to start. That is every month, first morning 8 o'clock. This is a fixed timing. We don't have any Saturday, Sunday classes. We don't have any evening batch. We don't have any other schedules. Only one schedule. Every month, only one batch is going to start. We don't have any other batches. Clear? If you're not able to attend this batch, whatever be the reason, what you do, you take the videos, daily videos, you take it, you continue learning. If you have any questions, you will be able to mail me your questions and everything. I will be able to answer. People who are busy or people who cannot, come into this, schedule. So don't stop it. You can buy the videos, you can, pay the fee and get a daily videos. And if you have any questions anytime, you should be able to mail me your questions. Give me your phone number. I will be able to talk to you. I will be able to, clarify the doubts and everything. So many people will also do like that, because end of the day, so you need to have some time, right? If not morning, some housewives are busy with schools and everything in the morning. If you're not able to continue after 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, you will be free. You will be able to take the video, watch it, and if you have any questions, you should be able to mail, or once in a while you can just attend this class as well, and you can ask the questions and discontinue. So that you should not stop this, because skills you cannot learn in a single day. It will take 2 to 3 months of time. Every day, 1 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour, 2 hours of effort you need to put it. So definitely you have to practice and make sure you are going to join in this batch. If not, next batch will be in December 1st, morning 8 o'clock. Yeah, am I clear? If that is Sunday, then it will be December 2nd. So December 1st is not Sunday, I think. Just check. So it is a Thursday, right? So you have Thursday morning 8 o'clock, next batch December. Now today, let us understand a few more things. Now, I am talking about MSBA Business Intelligence. We have SSIS, SSAS and SSRS. And I'm talking about Power BI. I spoken about data warehousing. I spoken about SQL Server. I was talking about the cloud. Everything you can easily understand, even though you're coming from non-IT background, botany, zoology, or chemical background, mechanical background. All these things are you can easily understand. Clear? So I wanted to tell you a company called Amazon company wanted to analyze their data. Now, if they wanted to analyze their data, now how the data is going to be reaching them? So morning you are going to be going to amazon.in or amazon.com. You wanted to buy some product, right? So daily you are going to be buying and buying, buying and buying, making the products. All the sales is going to be happening, and all the data is going to be stored, right? Somewhere it is going to be stored. Now the question is, the first question, where is the data? So Amazon has a lot of sales data. Amazon has a lot of sales data. You have a lot of challenges and issues anamata. Lot of challenges in the data itself. So, what are the challenges? The first issue, where is their data? So, Amazon company is not only doing a business in US, not only in America, in Asia, India, Japan. So the data is loaded or stored in the different locations. Clear? If you wanted to analyze the Amazon data, now the first issue you will be able to face, Amazon company will tell you, hey Bhaskar, I don't have the data in a single place, Bhaskar. I have some data in Dubai. I have some data in India. I have some data in US. I have some data in UK. I have some data in Japan. I have some data in lot of places. You go mad. So Amazon company is a bigger company. It is a bigger enterprise. So they are doing the business all over the world. If you wanted to analyze their data as a technical person, so I am working for IBM company. IBM company will go and talk to Amazon company. Hey, Amazon. So Amazon company will go to IBM, and Amazon company wanted to give the data analytics project to IBM. Now IBM software engineers will get lot of issues. Now Amazon company is saying we don't have data in a single place. That is first issue. The second issue, Amazon company will tell, we have a different environments, different applications. In Dubai, I am using my data in SAP application. In India, whenever you open this site is a .NET site, right? Whenever you go to US, the site is made up of Java. Clear? Whenever you go to a UK, we are storing a lot of data in Excel sheet. Japan data is available in Angular JS. We have Android apps where people can buy the items and everything. So Android, iOS. So the company is using a lot of environments, a lot of softwares. Using that, you will be able to buy the products, and all the data going via Android mobile phone, Angular JS, Java, Excel, .NET. You don't know how to go to SAP and get the data. You don't know how to go to .NET and get the data. You don't know how to go to Java and get the data. Again, you are worried. Clear? Because no company is going to be giving you, hey, you take this data, you analyze it. It is not it is not like that. So it is not a cleaned data. It is not a centralized data. The first issue is that the data is decentralized. We're talking about a single company called Amazon company. The next issue is that the data is not there as a single environment. The company is using different apps, right? So if you wanted to use a laptop, this is the application you can use. Amazon.in, you can buy the product. You can download lot of apps and buy the products, right? So all these things are you have to consider. The next one you're talking about, so you have the size of the data. In some places the size is small, the size is medium, the data size. In India, the sales is more and more, the size is very high, or the size is a large amount of data the company is getting. In Dubai and Middle East countries, the sales is not much. Every month they're having 1 GB, 2 GB, maximum 5 GB of data per month. Clear? So if you go to Dubai and other countries, Africa, other countries, the sales is very less for Amazon. You think like that. If you come to India or if you come to UK, the sales is medium. So they may get some 20, 30, 40 GB of data per month. If you come to India, the data is in it 500 GBs, 1 terabyte, 800 GBs. Every month you are getting a large amount of data. Now, when you have a large amount of data, you have to plan for a lot of hardware, lot of infrastructure, a lot of internet speed, lot of things you need to be worried, right? So you need to understand from where the data is available. So we're talking about single company, but the single company is having a data in different places, different environments, different sizes. The one more issue with the data, the accuracy of the data. Accuracy and artham cleaning. So data may have low accuracy, data may have medium accuracy, data may have high accuracy. What is the meaning? Accuracy means cleaned data. So if you have a lot of duplicated data, do you think that it is a very clean data? No, 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 no. So same customer's data is replicated, duplicated multiple times. So you have to remove duplicates. Lot of misspelled data is available. A lot of wrong spellings are included. Lot of data is not properly filled in. Clear? So you may have data, not properly cleaned data. Now, if you don't have a cleaned data, if you take a bad data or error data, or it is called as a dirty data, right? If you take a bad data and using bad data, if you use the data analytics or you analyze the data, whatever goes in is wrong, comes out will be wrong, right? So if you pump the bad data to the data analytics application, you will be able to get the bad output. Customer will definitely will not be happy. Am I clear? So it is very important that you have to clean the data. You will go to shop, buy some vegetable. You go to one more shop, buy some vegetables. Do you think that the vegetables are very cleaned? What you do? Might be cleaned. So sometimes the vegetables are very cleaned. Sometimes vegetables are not so cleaned. What will you do? You have to clean the vegetables. So go to the shop, buy the vegetables, then get the vegetables, clean the vegetables and shape the vegetables, and you peel it, you cut it, you throw some bad part, you soak it, you add salt, you marinate it. All the process will take a lot of time, right? All the process will take a lot of time. Why is that we are going to be cleaning the vegetables if you don't clean? Because we cannot guarantee that the vegetables are very cleaned, right? So it is make sure that your mother or a chef is going to be bringing the vegetables, cleaning that and soaking it, marinating it. After that, they are going to be cooking the food. Clear? So this process is called as a food engineering. What do you mean by food engineering? I wanted to prepare a food. I wanted to prepare a pizza, or I wanted to prepare a chicken biryani. I wanted to prepare some chicken dish. So first of all, I have to go to the shop, get the good chicken, get good vegetables, cut them, clean them, soak them, marinate them, clean them. So it will take a lot of time. Morning 6 o'clock, you have to go to the shop and get all the things. And by the 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, you do all these things. It will take 5 to 6 hours to do the cleaning and everything. So the chef is going to come at 11 o'clock in the morning and he will be preparing a pizza within 1 hour. Now tell me, which is the complicated process? Cooking is the complicated process. Going to the shop, get the vegetable, clean them, put them, cut them, peel them, and marinate them, soak them. Which one is very difficult part? So food engineering and food cooking. Cooking is easy part. The before part, whatever we're doing, that is what is called food engineering. Like that, we have a data engineering. We have a data engineering. What is the meaning of data engineering? Get the data from different places. You go to the different shop and get the vegetable, because one vegetable available in one shop, one more vegetable is available in one more shop. You have to travel if the shop is closed to somewhere else, because it is not guaranteed that all the vegetables are available in a single shop. Clear? So you have to go to different shops, get the vegetables, clean them, put them, chop them, put them into a refrigerator for some time, then cook the food. So however you're going to be doing all these operations, if you wanted to perform data analytics, data engineering, where you're going to be getting the data, from the different places, putting the data into single place and clean them, put them, and all these things are called data engineering. Clear? So once data engineering is done, after that what you do? You are going to be creating a report. Once everything is ready, chef is going to be coming and creating a report. Clear? So data analytics means two things we need to know. One is called cleaning of the data, getting the data, cleaning the data, soaking the data. A lot of things we're going to be doing. So here you are going to be taking 60 to 70% of the work you are going to be doing, and only report creation, cooking will take only some 30 to 40% of the time. Clear? So if you wanted to know reporting, you can learn Power BI, or even in Excel you can do reporting, or SSRS. A lot of tools are available, but if you wanted to do data engineering, so this is what, where you have to know SQL very well, data warehousing very well, you have to know ETL very well, data modeling very well. So lot of things we're going to be understanding here, right? You have to know data modeling, and you have to create a DAX queries and everything. So 60% of the time, 70% of the time, you are not going to be working only on the Power BI, you are going to be working on lot of these things. Am I clear? So whenever you deal with the data is not given in the silver platter. You have to get the data from different locations, different applications, different sizes of data, different accuracy will be low or medium or high. If the data is not so cleaned, vegetables are not so cleaned, but without cleaning, you dumped all the vegetables into the food preparation, what will happen? You will get bad output. Clear? So whatever goes in is wrong, comes out will be wrong. If you think negatively, can you do positive things in your life? So because the thinking itself is a bad, always you think negatively. So negative people will think negative, and they will, they will have bad outputs, right? So if you think positively, whatever goes in is positive, then comes out will be positive, right? Now I wanted to know, Amazon company has a lot of data here. All the data is available in different applications. I'm talking about SAP. This is there in, let us say, Dubai. There is SAP software is running in bigger hardware, and in India, .NET is included. So in India, the sales is happening like that. In the US, so you may be using a Java. So you may have some data is stored in Excel sheets also. Amazon is maintaining a call center in Delhi. The Delhi a call center is storing all the data in Excel. Am I clear? But remember, all this data belong to which company? All this data belong to a company called Amazon company. Clear? So I wanted to have all the data, and I wanted to get the data from all these places. I can combine the data with the help of a tool called SSIS. Clear? Which is the tool called ETL tool. Clear? What it is going to be going? It is going to go here and extract the data from here. It can extract the data from here, extract the data from here, and get the data from here. So ETL stands for extract the data and transform the data. Transform ante change the data and load the data. So there are three things that you need to understand. What is ETL? ETL means what? Extracting the data, transforming the data, and loading the data. So this is what is called ETL. So SSIS is a ETL tool. So which is going to be going and getting the data from SAP server, .NET server, US Java server, Delhi server, all the data it is going to be getting. So all the data is going to be kept in a one more server, one more computer. Server means a computer. So one more computer. This computer name is called staging server. Staging means temporary. Staging means temporary. Temporary, you are going to be keeping all the data into one server. How this temporary server will be prepared? With the help of a SQL software or RDBMS software will be installed. All the data from Dubai, from SAP software, .NET software, Java software, Excel software, all the data we are going to be dumping, and we are going to be doing it here. So what is that we are going to be doing? We are going to be doing data cleansing activity. Cleansing and cleaning. So you may remove duplicate data. You may remove dupes data. You may correct misspelled data. Lot of time you will have lot of misspellings, misspelled. Okay. Misspelled data you have to correct. Sometimes you need to fill in blank values. Sometimes you have to merge the data. Sometimes you have to split the data. Sometimes you have to convert the data. All these things are called as data cleansing. You are going to go to shop number 1, you get some tomato. You go to shop number 2, get some potato. You go to shop number 3, get some chicken. You go to shop number 4, buy some, mushroom. So all of them you're bringing. So extracting the data from different shops. All the data you are temporarily storing where? In a bag. What is a bag? Bag is called staging. So all the items you are going to be putting into a bag or a carry bag or a basket, right? So basket is not a permanent one, right? So all the items you are going to be putting into staging area. Staging area is your basket. Now you tell me, are you going to clean at the shop level? No, 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 no. We don't clean. So we come home, we open the bag, we clean the vegetables. After cleaning vegetables, what you do? You open the bag, you go to the home, you sit, and you're cleaning the vegetables. After tomato is gone, cut it and throw it out. And you're going to be peeling some potato, and you wanted to take some leafy vegetables and put them into salty water, and you take some boiled water, you apply some lot of other things, and after that you clean a lot of vegetables properly, you cut them, you chop them, and you cleanly put them into a refrigerator. Clear? So that is how you're going to be doing. So all the data you're going to be taking from the staging server. So what normally do again, who's going to be putting? Again, we are going to be using ETL software. This software, SSIS, SQL Server. SSIS means SQL Server Integration Services. Integration means combining. All the data we are going to be again putting into, with the help of SSIS, all the data will get loaded to staging. Okay, from the staging, all the final data, final vegetables are loaded to where? Refrigerator. The refrigerator is your data warehouse. Ardhamautunde? All the data is going to be putting into refrigerator. Now, refrigerator is not going to be cooking. It is only storing your vegetables. So, data warehouse, you will have a large amount of data is going to be stored. Clear? Now, it is not raw data is available. You get the data, clean the data, store the data temporarily, clean the data, all the data is available. So whatever you're from here to here, whatever you're doing, this is what is called data preparation. Ardhamavutunda? So food preparation like that, it is a data preparation. This is what is called data engineering. So data engineering means get the vegetables, get the data, clean the data, soak the data. And after that, you need to arrange the food in the proper order in the refrigerator. If you don't have a refrigerator, put the all items in a storeroom or somewhere, right? So that is what is very, very important. So that is what is point. All the data is stored. So after that, if the vegetables are ready, chicken is ready, you need to process the chicken and everything, right? So for the processing purpose, we are going to be using what is called as a SSAS. We have a data. So data is not important. You need to get the information from the data. So vegetables are available. Raw data, cleaned data is available. You are going to be processing the data with the help of a SSAS application. So this is what is called a process. For example, I have a data like 10 and 20. I wanted to know what is the total. Totaling is a processing. I wanted to know what is the average. I wanted to know what is the minimum, what is the maximum. So all the minimum, maximum, total, everything will be calculated. The results are stored in the SSAS. So what you do? You have a chicken, you have a vegetable, you have to get chicken and a vegetable, you cook, you light the stove and you cook it. So the SSAS is a kitchen with the stove. kitchen with stove where you cook the food. So you're going to be preparing the food, you will be able to get cooked food. Am I clear? So data warehouse is going to be storing raw data. So I wanted to know what is the complete sales in India. Do you think that only 10 and 22 numbers are available? You will be able to see billions of numbers. You go to any shop and using a calculator you will be able to do if you have 10 20 items. But if you have 13 billion 40 billion data, can you use a calculator? Can you manually do it? A simple plus operation? It is impossible. Compulsorily you need to have a dedicated software. Only this software is going to be doing one operation. What is that? The operation is called as completely aggregating the data, finding the totals, average, minimum, maximum. That is what is called data analytics, right? It's end of the day, you have to take the numbers and crunch it, and you have to take the aggregated data. So this is one step. This is one more step. You get the data, put the data into the storeroom. After that, you go to the kitchen, get the data, you cook it, you process it. So processed data, process the food, ready to eat food is now available in the kitchen. What you do? You are going to be taking a plate and neatly garnish it, and you're going to be giving it to the customer, or you're going to be eating the food. So at the time of eating, you're doing a decorating, right? Decorating means garnishing. So what you do? You prepare a beautiful report. The report can be done with the help of a Power BI, or report also can be prepared in Excel. Excel is also a good number one reporting tool, or SSRS, or you can also use a Tableau, or any other softwares we can use. You will be able to get all these things done. Clear? So these reports are given to whom? These reports are given to the company management. So this guy is called a decision maker. Decision maker means a manager in the company. Decision maker, right? So a Amazon CEO, Amazon CFO, Amazon manager, region level manager, brand manager, a product manager, all the managers are called non-technical people. They are going to be running the business. Those people will be taken all the Power BI reports, all Excel reports or SSRS reports. They will be able to see why the sales is low for this product in India. What is the reason? Why Flipkart, my competitor, is doing very, very good sales in South India, but why Amazon is not doing? What is the reason? They came to know that in Flipkart, the competitor is giving 10% of discount. Because of that, the sales is high. So immediately, the next Diwali, the in India, so the Amazon company wanted to see the proper sales, because they have analyzed the past data. Last Diwali, the sales is not good in South India. Immediately in next Diwali, Amazon company will immediately release 20% of discount on all Apple iPhones. Immediately it will beat the competitor sales. Clear? By understanding the old data, what you do? You take the decisions to improve your business is called as a business intelligence. Am I clear? So here we are going to be doing data preparation, data engineering. First, you're going to be storing the data. All the data will be of raw data. All the cleaned data will be available in the data warehouse. Data warehouse is going to be storing large amount of historical data. So if you have a data that is useless, you have to process the data. If the vegetables are there useless, you have to go to kitchen and light the stove, and you need to cook the vegetables. You will be able to prepare a food. The prepared food, you have to serve it. How do you serve it? You have to take a plate and put the item neatly. You human understandable or human eatable format. Take the plate, serve the food and garnish it and give it to the customer. Customer is going to be taking the food, right? Like that. Reporting means you create lot of reports by taking the processed data. Processed data means it is completely aggregated data. The data customer will ask you, tell me last 5 years sales in India for all the mobile phones. I wanted to have city-wise sales. Or I wanted to have a furniture category sales last 5 years data report I wanted to have. So different reports the customer, the manager is going to be asking you. You will be able to get the data, store the data, clean the data, process the data, then create a report. You create thousands of reports. You are going to be giving it to the management. Clear? I will give you simple examples so that you will understand. You don't have any water at your home, so you're dependent on a water supplied by government of India or government of Africa or government of US. You don't have any water at your house. So what you do? Morning 10 o'clock or morning 6 o'clock, the water tanker comes or water supplied in the street. Somehow the water tanker comes. You and your mother, your father, everybody is going to go with a bucket. So now I will tell you, you carry one bucket. This is your bucket. You go and you switch on the tap in the street. Your bucket is full. Your mother is carrying one more bucket. Your father is carrying one more bucket. One is silver bucket, steel bucket, plastic bucket. You have some bowl. All the buckets are full. Clear? What is the size of the bucket? 30 to 40 liters. Once it is full, what you do? You come. You are going to be maintaining a drum or the tank. So what you do? You go to the drum. So this is what is called your drum. So all the water from, here there is a water, here there is a water, here there is a water. All this water you are going to be putting it here. Now it will become empty bucket. The buckets are empty. The buckets are empty. Again, you go to the water tank. Again, you are going to be getting the water second time. So all the buckets are full. Again, you go to the drum. You are going to be putting all the water into the drum, right? So again, the water has come here, and again, these buckets are empty, right? These buckets are empty. So whatever you are collecting the water, this is what is called OLTP computers. So OLTP means online transaction processing original data sources. Clear? So whenever I buy a product in Amazon.com, so how do I connect it to Amazon.com? I open my laptop. So this is my computer. I am in India. Knowingly, unknowingly, I am going to be connected to this. So I open this. Now I wanted to buy a men's shoes. I click on this. I will be able to get some men's shoes. I wanted to click on this, and after that I make the payment, blah, blah, blah. So whenever I make a payment, I will give my phone number, blah, blah, blah. All the data is going to go to one server, right? That server is called as OLTP server. For example, I am connected to this. This data is going to go here. One row will go like that. Many guys are buying and buying. These servers are small in size. Clear? They may have 1 terabyte of data or 500 GB of data. This is just like a bucket. These are full once in a month or once in a year. Clear? So people are buying and buying. These servers are full once in a week, once in a month, or once in a 6 months, or once in a 1 year. So what you do? If the bucket is full, if the server is full, what should I do? I have to take this data from here. I have to dump it into one more computer. Again, I have to come back here. I have to remove this data. You think these are your buckets. Once the buckets are full, what you do? You have to take the water from the bucket and dump into your drum. Clear? So OLTP means just like your buckets, where it is having a small hardware. And all the initial data is going to come here. Initial data is going to be coming here. And once the servers are full, all the data you are going to be dumping to where? To the data warehouse. It is what is called OLAP server, OLAP computer. So we need to understand two beautiful things here. One is called OLTP. What is OLTP? Online transaction processing. So this is a computer. The computer may have any software, it doesn't matter, but it is going to be having a fresh data. So wherever there is a fresh data and small size data, small size means you will be having some 200 GB of data, 500 GB of data every month. It is a completely read and write data. 80% of the time you are buying the products and 80% of the time the data is written over there. So we're talking about next one is called OLAP. OLAP means I'm talking about online analytical processing. Ardhamavutunda? Analytical processing. It is not a fresh data, it is a historical data. Why? Every month data you are going to be storing there. It is not small size data. Every month 200 GB, 200 GB, and 200 GB into 1 year data you are storing. How much it will be? It will become 2.4 terabytes of data into 10 years of data. It will become 24 terabytes of data. It is a large data. Now it is there in terabytes. Now it is historical data. Do you think that you are going to be modifying the data? It is a purely read-only data. So every month you do the transactions. So month is over, 1 quarter is over. You take the data and all the data will be coming to this, and this data will be removed from this. When the data is removed, so your bucket is empty. You go and get the water and you keep the water into the drum or the tank. The buckets are empty. But one day your friend told, hey Bhaskar, why are you lifting? Why are you doing all this circus? Can't you buy a motor pump? So I can buy motor pump, right? So how to get the motor pump? How to buy? So I go to Amazon.com. I wanted to buy one motor pump. Can I buy motor pump or not? So I will be able to buy a motor pump. So this motor pump I am connecting to my buckets. So what I do? So this is my bucket, this is my bucket, this is my bucket. So this is a motor pump, I have it. I'm going to be connecting this motor pump and I'm loading all the data into my drum or the tank. Right? This tank is called data warehouse. These buckets are called what? OLTP, Java, Amazon, Java, .NET, Android, all this. And this is what is called your ETL. ETLs are nothing but importing, exporting, data pumps. ETL means extracting the data. Extracting means reading the data from the source. Transforming means changing and loading the data. What is a transformation? We'll discuss later. So ETL means motor pump. It is a Kirloskar pump. So it is from SSIS. And you have one more motor pump from Havels. Like that, we have one more ETL tool called Informatica. Different companies are manufacturing different tools, right? So Informatica from one more company, SSIS from Microsoft. Then you have Rashri. This is also one more pump. Like that, we have IBM is also giving data stage. Ardhamautunda? So different companies are manufacturing different ETL. ETLs are nothing but data importing, exporting softwares. Remember. So what is ETL? ETL means take the data from one server and pump the data to one more server. Manually don't dump the data. So manually don't dump the data. You use a software. This is a software. Using this, you are pumping the data or water from one place to another place. These are called motor pump. So can I tell you, you have also one motor pump in your body. Can you tell me what is that motor pump you have? Your blood is getting circulated from one place to another. So your heart is your ETL. Remember, your heart is your ETL. ETL means pumping the data. Pumping the water is called a motor pump. So in your body, there is a ETL is going on. Every time the blood is going to be pumped from one place to another. You have also one staging area where the blood is going to be cleaned. Now tell me, which is the staging area in your body? Kidney. Kidney is where all the eaten foods are digested, the blood will go to the kidney and it will get filtered. So staging server, staging area is your kidney. Clear? After kidney, the pumping again going to be happening from one place to another. I have the data here. From here to here, I need to bring. So what is that your pump is doing? Your heart is again pumping the blood. So I have the water over there, or I have a data over there. Again, from here to here, I need to load it. I have to use one more time pumping machine. Clear? So I am getting you buy one more drum. This is what is called one more drum, staging server. I put all the muddy water, dirty water, bad water here. I'm going to be cleaning. So after that the cleaning, the fresh water or the cleaned water from here will be going. From here to here, I will get the not cleaned water. So this pump will get the mud water. And after cleaning, the data will go from there to here and it will get the cleaned water. So what is the staging area? Staging area is one more tank or one more drum. So you are going to be getting fresh water. That may not be cleaned water. You are going to be loading all the dirty water into a drum. You do lot of osmosis, reverse osmosis, or you boil the water, or you have the bleaching, chlorine, lot of things you do. That is what is called transformation. You apply some changes to the existing data. You get the data, you do bleaching, you do chlorination, you boil the data, you do reverse osmosis, all of them you apply, then the data will be cleaned. The cleaned water will be again, you're taking a pump and dumping into a data warehousing. So here you have a cleaned water in the data warehouse. So every month you're pumping the data. So last 1 year data, last 5 years data, every month by month, quarter by quarter, it is going to go to the data warehouse. So data warehouse is going to be storing historical data. OLTP, where you have a fresh data. Now buckets are capturing the fresh water, right? So your OLTP means understand fresh buckets, where you have a fresh water. But what is the capacity of a bucket? 30 liter, 40 liter. Clear? Why can't we use drums over there? Because it will be difficult for you to lift the drum. So OLTP means, remember, fresh data, small amount of data, and always read and write data. Most of the time we are going to be using a bucket to collect the data, to collect the water. So it is also called as 80% of the time you are going to be storing the data, writing the data. Now tell me, you go to the bank, what you do? Banking application is a OLTP or OLAP application. OLTP, why? You do cash deposit, cash withdrawal, cash deposit, cash withdrawal, transfer of funds. Wherever fresh data is there, that application is called as a OLTP application. It may be Java, .NET. But what about last 10 years of your data in the banking? That would have gone to data warehouse of that bank. So it is very, very important that you will be able to find out last 1 year bank statements only. You will not be able to understand last 20 years of bank statements in your OLTP, because OLTP may maintain last 1 month data, 1 year data. Remaining data will be available in the OLAP or data warehouse. Remember, you go to bank and you can now take a last 6 months bank statement, you can take it. But you go and go to the your banking application, you ask, I wanted to get the last 5 years of bank statement. Can you get it? Now it will say, you can have last 1 year data. That's it, not more than that. Why? Because you are connected to OLTP application. OLTP will have a limitation of the hardware. They don't maintain large amount of data, because if they maintain large amount of data, servers are become very, very heavy and they don't respond. So every time Amazon company, Flipkart company, a banking company, they maintain 1 month data, 3 months data, 1 year data. Remaining data will be dumped onto where? All the data will be dumped onto the data warehouse. So that is what you need to understand. Clear? But if I have lost 5 years of data, I have to process the data with the help of SSAS. Then I need to create a beautiful reports. These reports will be given to the end user or the customer. Clear? So this is what is called, what is OLTP, what is called OLAP. OLAP means a data warehouse where you have terabytes of data, where you have small amount of data. Are you clear? So this is what is important. My demo is almost done. Clear? So this will be given for end users. You can connect it to the banking software, that is OLTP. You cannot connect it to OLAP. So this will be given to a business user. Business user means a manager. So you cannot get the reports and everything. So I am working in a bank, so I'll become a business manager. But I open an account in the bank. I'm an end user to the bank. So whatever application we are using, yatra.com, bookmyshow.com, icicibank.com, citibank.com, amazon.com, all these things are OLTP applications only. We never use OLAP application. OLAP applications for the business business users, managers, CEO for them. Clear? So I will give you some more points you don't understand out. This is a normalized data. So less indexes. You don't understand these 2 points. So we will discuss these 2 points later. It is a compulsory and interview question. So just, we'll discuss about denormalization and everything later. So don't worry about it. So what is the difference between OLTP, OLAP means? OLTP, OLAP, both of them are softwares. Clear? And software means it has to be there in a hardware, right? Hardware and software. It could be Java, .NET, doesn't matter. Wherever you're storing a fresh data, that servers are called as, that's computers are called as OLTP servers. Fresh data, small amount of data, most of the time you're going to be writing the data. Once in a while, you go to the bank and check what is my balance. You read only 20% of the time, 80% of the time you're busy writing the data. But here, you take the historical data, you're going to be pumping with the help of a ETL. What is ETL now? ETL is SSIS. It is SQL Server Integration Services. Ardhamavutunda? So, lot of ETL tools are available. Not only SSIS, we have Informatica. Informatica from Informatica company. We have a data stage from IBM. We have a Talend from Talend company, right? We have a Pentaho. So lot of companies are having ETL softwares. We have a Pentaho, Talend, Ab Initio, right? So lot of tools are available. We have ODI, Oracle Data Integrator. Thousands of ETL tools are available into the market. Now we have a cloud-based software given by Cloud Computer ADF, Azure Data Factory. This is also ETL software. ETL stands for motor pump. Clear? So nothing but importing, exporting data. So what is that you do in the company? What is that you do in the company? You extract the data, you clean the data, you store the data, you load the data into the data warehouse, you create a cube and process the data. So SSAS, where we are going to be creating a cube. So this is what is called a cube. What is a cube and everything we'll discuss later. So we process the data and we create thousands of reports. So I will give you one simple example. What is that you do in the company? I will give you a simple example. You go to the hospital and you say that, sir, I am not well, I am having a fever. Doctor is there in the hospital. Doctor will give you some medical test. Hey, Bhaskar, you are not well. You go and get these medical reports done. So what I do? I go to the laboratory of that hospital. So who is there? Lab technician is there. So he will take the report requirement. Now he will be collecting the blood, body temperature, and height, weight, width, a lot of things he is going to be collecting, and is processing the blood and creating a report. And the report will be given to the decision maker. Who is the decision maker? Decision maker is your doctor. Now, who's going to be creating a report? A lab technician. So, lab technician role is your role. Remember, you're a BI developer or you're a data analyst. What is your role? Get the data, clean the data, create a report and give the report to the decision maker. So lab technician is going to be collecting the blood, storing the blood, cleaning the blood, creating a report. However, is going to be doing. So the same way a business intelligence developer or a data analyst or a software engineer or a report developer is going to be getting the data, cleaning the data, storing the data, creating a report. Report will be given to the decision maker. In the hospital example, a doctor is the decision maker, so he will be giving you requirement, what type of a report you need. So based on that, lab technician is going to be preparing a report, and lab technician is not going to analyze the data. Remember, you're not going to be analyzing the data. You are simply creating a report and give it to the decision maker. So doctor is the guy in the hospital example who is going to be analyzing the problem of the patient. Now he will give the medicines and everything. Okay. So lab technician should not tell you have a cancer, you have a kidney problem, you have this, you have that. That is not your part of the job. You're a technical guy, right? So that is what you need to understand. Hope you're able to understand this demo. So you will be able to learn SSIS, you will be able to learn SSAS, you will be able to learn data warehousing, you will be able to learn Power BI. Lot of things we're going to be learning. From tomorrow, tomorrow we are going to start the actual batch. Tomorrow I do the installation. So compulsorily SQL server you have to know 45 days it will be. We don't have any live classes. You have to buy videos and practice them. So 45 to 50 videos you will be able to get it. All videos you have to buy it. No live classes. So you have to buy the videos from tomorrow, and you have to practice daily one video. And from tomorrow morning 8 o'clock we are going to be having Power BI. This will be for 45 days. Live classes will be there. So daily morning 8 to 9 o'clock. So it will be there. So you will be able to get. And so this will be the November and December schedule, right? So November and December you are going to be concentrating only on this. You have to pay for SQL Server separately, and you have to pay for Power BI separately. And so in the month of January 2023, so compulsorily you have to do ETL, compulsory. So you can take either SSIS or ADF. You can either buy videos, or if there is a live classes, you can also attend live classes. You have to make the payment for this. This is will be in the January. So you will be able to get a data warehousing will be free, and SSAS will be free for you. Clear? So data warehousing will be free, data warehousing and SSAS will be free for you. One project is included, that is also free for you. Clear? And CV preparation and everything is free for you, free, right? CV preparation, project explanation, all these things are free. That will be done in the month of January. All these things are going to be coming. So what is that you need to make? Now November, December, you need to concentrate on this one, and in January, you have to concentrate on this one. So remaining things, data warehousing, I am going to be giving, it will be for 10 classes. It will be free, 10 days only. And SSAS, it will be for 3 classes. It will be free. So don't worry about all these things. You need to make the payments only for this now and continue November and December. And in the month of January, you have to concentrate either SSIS or ADF. SSIS is existing technology. ADF, Azure Data Factory is cloud, is a future technology. But don't worry about this. You take SSIS and continue. And this is what we are going to be starting. How many classes we are learning? We are learning SQL Server, Power BI, ETL, data warehousing, SSAS. Only one thing we are not touching is, MSBA has 3 things, right? So SSIS we are learning, AS we are learning. Instead of SSRS, we are learning Power BI. We are learning data warehousing. We are learning SQL Server. So all of them we are going to be covering. So only Power BI, you don't get a job. That is for sure. Clear? So you need to learn all of them. If you learn only Power BI, you don't get a job. You can go to Naukri.com and see. They will be able to ask you all these things. You can go to Naukri.com and see Power BI jobs. So you will have lot of jobs. even today. Okay, but only problem is that people are not going to be seeing all these things. I go to jobs. So what is the jobs you would like to have? Power BI. How many jobs you have? I will tell you. Power BI jobs. So experience, let us say some 4 years or lesser than that. So location will be Hyderabad or Secunderabad. I'm only looking in my local city. So just check how many jobs are available. So as of now, these many jobs are available in India. In Hyderabad itself, how many jobs? 1,627 jobs are available in the recession time as well, right? What are they asking? They are asking Power BI, SQL. See now, business process, data analysis means Cube, SSAs, Power BI, and all these things they're asking. It is from Accenture 2 to 4 years, 4 to 6 years. Have you seen this data? Now you come down. So what are they asking? They're asking a lot of other things, cloud, DevOps. They're asking Power BI developer, data modeling, Power BI, SQL, DAX. They're asking Power BI DAX. It is a Mindtree company, Hyderabad location 3 to 8 years. And Microsoft, they're asking, see, SQL Server, Power BI. So a lot of things you will be able to get it. Data modeling, business process, a lot of things they'll ask you. So data engineering means, I told you, get the data, clean the data. Data engineering means SQL, ETL data, warehousing and everything. Okay, so SSAS, SSRS, SQL, so SSIS, have you seen? So only Power BI if you learn, you don't get a job. That is for sure. Chalo. So this is what is the end of the demo. So if you have any questions, you're ready to tell me. So this meeting ID will change from tomorrow. The fee details and everything will be sent by afternoon. If you don't get anything, it is your responsibility to call them or mail me saying that, sir, I did not get any payment details. How do I make the payment? To get the discounts and everything, you have to fill up this form. If you don't have this form, write me a mail so that I will be able to send you the form. And if you don't get all the demo 1, demo 2, demo 3 videos means, you can write me a mail bhaskarjogi@gmail.com. I will be able to send all the previous recorded videos. Daily videos are going to be given if you make the payment from tomorrow. But demo videos will be given to all for free. But from tomorrow, you don't get any videos if you don't have make any payments, guys. And for further communication and everything, you can call these numbers after 10 o'clock. You can reach daily morning 10 to evening 6 o'clock. My people are available for any issues. You can just call them. So remember these numbers and everything. And always you need to store this number. For any escalations, you can also reach Mr. Madhav 93981 or 99199199462. goonline.madhav@gmail.com. If you don't get any communication properly, anyhow, I am there. I will be able to tell you. goonline.bhaskar@gmail.com, bhaskarjogi@gmail.com. We are going to be having complex case studies completely real time. You will be able to understand clearly. We have Telugu videos, English videos also available. So make sure which version of videos you need. At the time of a payment, you clearly tell them that. They will give you only that videos. Clear? So thank you so much, guys. We'll continue further. Tomorrow, we will install the software. If you have the laptops ready, bring them. If you don't have the laptop, you can arrange them within 10 days or 1 week of time. Okay? So that is what I would like to tell you. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. So this is the final demo. Chalo, bye.